press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi students. So in the last class we were discussing about right circular cylinder and its surface area, and we have understood the lateral surface area or the curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r h, where h is the height of the cylinder, r is the radius of the cylinder, pi is a constant and it is normally taken as 22 by 7 and 2 is a constant here. And the total surface area, it includes the curved surface area as well as the two circular ends. So these are the two important formulas in case of a right circular cylinder, and the first one is curved surface area or the lateral surface area, second one is the total surface area. So based on this we shall see the application of these formulas in problems given in exercise 13.2. So now I will take up one by one exercise 13.2 question number 1. So now please refer to your textbook page number 216. The first question is the curved surface area of a right circular cylinder of height 14 centimeter is 88 centimeter square. So here it is given the curved surface area is directly given here. So the value of A is given. So curved surface area A equals 88 centimeter square, and the question says the height of this cylinder is 14 centimeter. So that is height h is equal to 14 centimeter. Now find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. So we have to find out the diameter. So find diameter. So this is the question. Diameter is how much? Now answer. It is a simple question. We have the relation curved surface area. We have this formula. Curved surface area equals 2 pi r h. So we have curved surface area equals A equals 2 pi r h. So here you can observe A is directly given, it is 88 centimeter square. I will take that into pi is, so pi you have to take it as, assume pi is equal to 22 by 7. So assume pi equals 22 by 7. So this is the constant. So this is 22 by 7 pi value, and r we do not know, write it as it is, and h is given as 14 centimeters. Now 7 ones are 7 twos are, this will get cancelled. You will get 88 equals 2 into 22 into 2. So that is multiplied by r. 2 into 22 44, 44 into 2 88. So you will get 88 r. 88 or I will write in the reverse order. 88 r equals 88 or r is equal to 88 by 88. So that is equal to r is equal to 1. So radius is 1 centimeter. But in the question it is asked diameter. So therefore diameter equals diameter. So we have diameter d is equal to 2r. So d equals 2 into r is 1 centimeter. So therefore diameter equals 2 centimeter. So this is your answer. So area is directly given, that is curved surface area is given, and we have the formula area is equal to 2 pi rh. So in this except r, all other are known to us. So area is known, pi we have the value 22 by 7, h we have, therefore we will be able to calculate r first. So when r is equal to 1, we have diameter is equal to 2r. So therefore diameter is equal to 2 centimeter. So this completes question number 1. I will erase this. I will move on to next question. Second question, question number 2. So carefully read the question and list the given data. It is required to make a closed cylindrical tank of height 1 meter. So cylindrical tank height is equal to 1 meter. Height is given. So this h value is given. And base diameter is 140 centimeter. Base diameter. So D is equal to 140 centimeter. 140 centimeter. So it is required to make a closed cylindrical tank of height 1 meter and base diameter 140 centimeter from a metal sheet. How many square meters of metal sheet are required for the same? So you read the required answer. How many square meters of metal sheet is required? So therefore all units you have to take in meters only. So therefore diameter is 140 centimeter or diameter is equal to 140 divided by 2. So that is 70 centimeter. 70 centimeter. So that, sorry, 1.4 diameter is equal to 140 centimeter, or see we write it as diameter is equal to 2 times r. So we have to calculate the radius. We have d is equal to 2r. So diameter is 140 is equal to 2r. So therefore 2r equals 140 or r is equal to 70 centimeter, or r equals 70 centimeter is nothing but 70 by 100 meter. So that equals r equals 0.7 meter. You have this data. So radius in meters, height in meters. So now we can calculate. So here to construct the tank, we need to use the curved surface area and also the two circular areas at the end. So therefore, we have to use the formula, total surface area formula we have to use. Therefore, total surface area or area of metal sheet required, for making tank equals total surface area of a right circular cylinder. So this equals A equals 2 pi r into h plus r. So here we have to calculate the value of A. 2 into pi is 22 by 7 into r in terms of meter, that is 0.7 meter into h is, you can see 1 meter, I will write 1 plus r is again 0.7. So area equals, you simplify this, area is equal to 2 into 22 into 0.7 divided by 7, you will get 0.1. So 22, 2 into 22 into 7 ones are 7.1s are. I will simplify this way. This is 0.1 into 1 plus 0.7 is 1.7. So this equals, area equals, you calculate this. So this is the area. You will get 7.48 meters square. So therefore 7.48 meters square metal sheet is required to prepare that tank. So now this completes the second problem. I will take up the next one. Third one, question number 3. So a metal pipe is 77 centimeter long. So the cylindrical, in case of a cylindrical object, so whenever they say the long, it refers to the height. So when we place it horizontally, a pipe like thing, we call it as a length. When we put it vertically, we call it as a height. So otherwise it is the h value only. A metal pipe h equals 77 centimeter. So always you read the question carefully and record the given data. So then you will be able to solve the problems. The inner diameter of cross section is 4 centimeter. So we have to have a diagram for this. So I will erase this. Dear students, it is like this. So the object is like this. You understand this? It is having the inner diameter. See, from here to here. I will write a little bigger sketch. You can understand like this. So this diameter is given as 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter, this inner, and the outer is given as, so from here to here, 4.4 centimeter, or you can take it from here to here. This is outer dia, 4.4 centimeter. Inner dia is 4 centimeter, outer dia is 4.4 centimeter, and it is 77 centimeter in length, and we call it as height. 77 centimeter. So this is the inner curved surface area. Calculate inner curved surface area. So it is hollow. It is hollow. So we have the inner surface in this. It is like this. It is something like this. So the inner surface area we have to calculate. First one, the inner diameter, inner dia, say let it be d1 is equal to 4 centimeter. Therefore r1 inner radius equals d1 by 2 is equal to 2 centimeter. d1 is 4. 4 by 2 is equal to 2 centimeter. Outer dia, let it be d2 equals 4.4 centimeter. So therefore outer radius r2 equals 4.4 divided by 2 equals 2.2 centimeter. 2.2 centimeter. And the first question is, what is the inner curved surface? So we have the formula. First one, inner curved surface. Inner curved surface area equals inner curved surface area. For curved surface area we have the formula 2 pi, radius here is, inner radius is r1 into h. So this equals 2 into 22 by 7 into R1 is 2 centimeter into H is 77 centimeter. 77 centimeter. So this is 7 ones are 7 11s are. You will get cancel. You will get 2 into 22 into 2 into 11. So 2 into 22 into 2 into 11. You will get, so 968. So 44 into 22. You will get, that is 968 centimeter square. 968 centimeter square. Now calculate the outer surface area. Second question in the textbook. The second question is outer curved surface area. Outer, not the total. Only the curved surface area they asked. Outer curved surface area. So only thing here is, what we have to do is, instead of R1 we have to take the outer radius. Outer radius is R2. R2 is 4.4. So you will get 2 into pi into R2 into H. So this equals 2 into 22 by 7 into R2 is 2.2 into H is same, that is 77. 77. So this works out to be, you calculate this, so you will get 87.12. So that is outer surface area. 2 into 22 by 7 into 2.2 into 79. 1064.8 centimeter square. So this is the outer surface area. Now what is the next question? Total surface area. So total surface area means, so there are 4 things here. One is, surface area in this object is not only outer surface plus the circles. So we have to add the inner surface area, the outer surface area, and the 2 circles areas at the 2 ends. So all 4 we have to add. Now third one, outer area more, outer area of 2 circles. See here, this is hollow, the central portion is hollow. We have to calculate this hatched area. This is the area available. So therefore we have to take the outer surface area, total area, minus the inner area. Then we will get this hatched area. So for this hatched area we have to calculate for both. So we have 2 edges, therefore I will take 2 times. So what is the area? We have area of circle is pi r square. So pi r square 1, pi r square 2, 2 pi r square. But here we want this hatched area, therefore we have to write the formula like this. So this is 2 pi R square. You can take R. This is R1 is inner and R2 is outer. So I will write R2 square minus R1 square. So outer area minus the inner area. Outer area. So 2 because so one at this end, this hatched area, and the other one at this end. So therefore I am taking 2 pi R square. This is 2 into 22 by 7 into R2 is 2.2 whole square minus 2 square. So this works out to be this is 4.8. So this is 44 by 7. So wait. So this is 44 by 7. 44 by 7 in the bracket 4.24 minus 2. 4.84 minus 4. 2 square is 4. 2.2 whole square is 4.84. So this finally will get, calculate this. So you will get 5.28. 5.28 centimeter square. So now we got 3 values. This is inner curved surface, this is the outer curved surface, and this is the surface area at the butt ends, this hatched area. So therefore we have to add all the 3 to get the final answer. So therefore I will erase at the top. So therefore total surface area equals, total surface area equals the inner surface area plus outer surface area plus circular areas at the end. 2 circular areas at the 2 ends. So this equals, the first one is 968 plus second one is 1064.8 and third one is 5.28. So you add all the 3 to get the answer. So this is 8 plus 2 10 1 2038.08. calculate it, centimeter square. So this is the total surface area. This includes the outer surface area, the inner surface area, and the 2 ends. So this completes question number 3. Now I will take up next question, question number 4. The diameter of a roller is 84 centimeter. Question number 4. A roller. So you might have seen the road rollers. A roller will be like this. So a road roller, the diameter. So this is the diameter of the roller. It is 120 centimeter. 120 centimeter. Sorry, 84 centimeter. Diameter is 84 centimeter. 84 centimeter. Length is 120. So 120 centimeter is the length of the roller. So this is like this. Roller. It takes 500 complete revolutions. So this refers to the H, height of the cylinder. This is diameter D. So roller dia D equals 84 centimeter. So therefore radius we want 84. This is D by 2 is 84 by 2. This is 42 centimeter, or R is equal to 0.42 meter. So let it be in meters. So R is 0.42 meters. Given H equals length of the roller is same as height of the cylinder, 120 centimeter, that is equal to 1.2 meter. 1.2 meter. Now what is the question? You read the question. It takes 500 complete revolutions to move once over a level ground. Find the area of the ground in meter square. So we have to calculate the curved surface area. See, a roller in the road, it moves, it revolves, and the circular regions will not come into play. The lateral surface will move on the ground, curved surface. It rolls like this. So therefore, if it comes one round, how many square meters it covers? The question is, for 500 rounds, what is the area covered? So total number of rounds. Total number of rounds is equal to 500. 500 rounds. So now, see, we have to calculate the lateral surface area. Lateral surface area of roller A equals, the lateral surface area formula we have 2 pi r h. Here we have 2 into 22 by 7 into radius is, see, radius is 42 centimeter or 0.42 meter. 42 meter into height is 1.2 meter. 1.2 meter. So this is 2 into 22 into, so 7 6 are 7 1s are 0.06. So 0.06 into 1.2. So you multiply this. So 3.168. 3.168 meter square. Meter square. So this is for one revolution, that is one curved surface area of the roller. So therefore, for 500 revolutions, for 500 rounds, area covered is equal to 500 into 3.168. 3.168. So this you will get 1584 meter square. So if the roller revolves on the ground 500 rounds, the area covered is 1584 square meters. So this completes question number 4. Please note down. I will move on with the 5th one. Fifth one is a simple problem. So I'll erase this now. Fifth, a cylindrical pillar. Cylindrical pillar. 50 centimeter in dia. So diameter is equal to 50 centimeter. 50 centimeter and 3.5 meter height. Height is equal to 3.5 meter. Find the cost of painting the curved surface of the pillar at the rate of rupees 1250 per meter square. Painting rate. Equals 12.50 per meter square. Rupees 12.50 per meter square. The problem is very simple. We have to calculate the curved surface area and multiply by the rate. So now, see, given, see, this is in meter square, therefore keep all other dimension meter square only. Given D is equal to 50 centimeter, therefore R is equal to D by 2 is equal to 50 by 2 is equal to 25 centimeter. R is equal to 0.25 meter. So have this in meters. So 25 centimeter equals 25 divided by 100, because 100 centimeter is 1 meter, we will get meter. So that is 0.25 meter. Now curved surface area equals, so we have the formula 2 pi r h. 2 into pi. 2 into pi is 22 by 7 into r is 0.25 into h 3.5 meters. 3.5 meters. So 7 ones are 7.5. So you will get, this is 2 into 22 into 0.25 into 0.5. This equals, so this is 5.5 meter square. 5.5 meter square. So here painting, so this is the total area, therefore cost of painting, lateral surface or curved surface, equals 5.5 into rupees 1250. So this equals, you calculate this, 12.5 into 5.5, you will get 68.75. 68.75. So you can write rupees 68.75. So that's the cost of painting. So we have covered 5 problems, dear students. So I will take up the remaining problems in the next session. Thank you all.